Children struggling in poverty don't need a Band-Aid solution. They need a plan. A plan that will give them access to basics such as clean water, medical care, and education. A plan that delivers innovative, sustainable solutions with measurable results that strike at the root causes of poverty.
Hi, I'm Lisa Laflamme on behalf of Plan Canada. As a potential plan sponsor, you have the right to be sure that your support is really changing the lives of children in need. So we're going to take you on a personal journey into the heart of the communities Plan works in so you can judge for yourself the effect of their life-changing programs.
A plan for the children.
I've had the privilege of seeing plans work around the world, but I know that most people don't get that chance to see it firsthand. When someone like you sponsors a child through Plan, you want to know that you're making a long-term difference in that child's life. Does the money really go where it's supposed to go? Does it help the child and the family? And does that help last? You are going to get answers to all of those questions and more. So join me for a tale of two villages.
In the desert region of northern Peru lies this rural community. Life here is directly tied to the land, primarily based on farming bananas, rice, and livestock. As I approached the village, Plan representative Catherine Yong told me Plan has been working with the families here for 12 years, helping them transform the lives of their children from the ground up. In fact, the partnership has been so successful, Plan is scheduled to leave this village in the next year or so. My arrival at the community began with a surprising welcome from the teachers and students of the primary school.
Great. I can't believe this welcome.
I felt so proud to be Canadian, representing Plan and sponsors from across the country. They treated me like I'd single-handedly transformed their village, when it was their entire community who had worked so hard with Plan staff to bring lasting change to their own lives. The transformation of this village was achieved through the hard work and dedication of everyone in the community, especially the farmers. I first visited community member and Plan agricultural promoter Wilfredo Vidal Rivera. It's hard to tell looking at his thriving farm now that less than a decade ago, Wilfredo was struggling just to keep his few animals alive.
So these were the original pig pens, were they?
Exactly.
Tell me a little bit about what it was like then.
Before Plan was here, I didn't know the proper way to raise my animals. My pens were not shaded, and during the hot summer months, many of my pigs died.
Coming from nothing and a very difficult childhood, Wilfredo had little hope for the future. But by combining Plan's know-how and his hard work, Wilfredo was able to expand his original herd of 13 sickly pigs to almost 300.
Ah, this is the future.
He now raises other livestock as well.
So you've got pigs, cows, now ducks. Does he sell the eggs as well?
Sí.
Ah, that's great. Where did he get his startup money?
I had 5 sick cows. Plan's farming experts advised me to sell them so I could buy 7 female pigs and 1 male. So I did, and I've been growing my herd ever since.
You even learned about medical treatment for your livestock through Plan.
I learned veterinarian techniques and what medicines to use. Now I'm sharing what I've learned through Plan with other farmers. I also give medicines to those who can't afford it.
Wilfredo learned the importance of diversification. He now grows limes and bananas and uses manure as organic fertilizer. Though skeptical at first, Wilfredo and the other farmers quickly realized its value to nourish their crops. Plan also taught him to use plastic bags to stop insects from eating his bananas, saving him the cost and hazardous side effects of using chemical-based pesticides.
Everything I learned from Plan. They really motivated me. It changed my life. I'm very thankful to Plan.
Wilfredo then wanted to introduce me to his wife, Leonila, and their 3 children.
Wilmer tiene 6.
6, 4 y 2.
6, 4, and 2. Oh, and they're healthy, strong children?
¿Son fuertes?
Leonila showed me inside their home.
These are for mosquitoes?
Yes.
Is that a big danger?
Yes, but Plan taught me to protect my children from malaria and dengue fever.
Leonila vividly remembers how difficult life was in her village before Plan arrived, and her gratitude and relief for what Plan has done for her village and her children was beyond words.
I'm so thankful that my children's lives are so much better than my childhood was.
It's okay. These are happy tears, right?
Leonila's children, like the rest of the children in her community, have benefited from Plan's dedicated work. Everything from the healthcare clinics to the schools. It takes a village to meet any individual child's needs. Plan's focus on community development creates the conditions that allow children to lead healthy and fulfilling lives. Next, I visited the community rice mill. Toribio Espinosa manages the mill in association with 12 other local farmers.
Help me understand the importance of this mill, how it changed your community.
It's very important to us. Before Plan provided the mill, we couldn't eat our own rice because we needed the machinery to peel it, and it was very expensive to do it at another community. Now we can do it ourselves, and we're making money, so we were able to buy a second rice peeling machine, and that's good for all of us.
Plan works with community members to identify the problems they face and help them find solutions that will last. Once again, I saw that nothing goes wasted as I learned that the husk of the peeled rice is sold to local farmers like Wilfredo to feed their livestock. I was encouraged to see how one piece of equipment put into worthy, hardworking hands could change so many lives. Toribio showed me his family's rice fields. Within 2 years, Plan's partnership here will be complete.
What will that be like for you when Plan phases out of your village?
We are very thankful to Plan, and we're ready for when it's time for them to leave. And we're ready to share what we've learned with our neighbors.